We're diving into the fascinating story of one of the most enigmatic and revered deities of Mesoamerica, Quetzalcóatl, the Feathered Serpent. Known as a god of wisdom, wind, and creation, Quetzalcóatl is a figure shrouded in mystery, with tales that span centuries and continue to captivate us to this day. Quetzalcóatl, meaning feathered serpent, is a unique combination of two powerful symbols: the feathered bird, representing the heavens, and the serpent, symbolizing the earth. This dual nature made Quetzalcóatl a bridge between worlds, a deity who could connect the physical and spiritual realms, representing harmony between earth and sky. According to Aztec and Toltec myths, Quetzalcóatl was a central figure in the creation of humanity. The story goes that Quetzalcóatl journeyed into the underworld, Mictlan, to retrieve the bones of previous generations. After a treacherous encounter with the Lord of the Underworld, he successfully returned to the surface, bringing these bones back to create new life, giving birth to humankind as we know it. Some say the city of Teotihuacan, known as the place where gods were born, was built to honor Quetzalcóatl. This city housed the famous Temple of the Feathered Serpent, where intricately carved serpents cover the temple's facade. Quetzalcóatl was deeply linked to the city, and for generations, people traveled there to pay homage to him. Interestingly, Quetzalcóatl wasn't always represented as a god. In some myths, he appears as a human king and high priest of the city of Tolan. Known as Quetzalcóatl, he was said to be a benevolent ruler who forbade human sacrifices, replacing them with offerings of flowers, butterflies, and small animals. According to legend, Quetzalcóatl was eventually betrayed, forced into exile, and promised to return, a prophecy that would influence history. Fast forward to the arrival of the Spanish. The Aztecs, seeing a pale-skinned figure arriving from the east, wondered if this might be the prophesied return of Quetzalcóatl. This confusion reportedly contributed to the relatively peaceful initial encounter between Hernán Cortés and the Aztec Emperor Moctezuma. Whether true or exaggerated, the story reveals the depth of Quetzalcóatl's cultural significance. Quetzalcóatl's influence wasn't limited to earthly matters. He was also a deity associated with Venus, the morning and evening star. His link to the cycles of Venus reflects his connection to life, death, and rebirth. Some scholars even believe that his myth represents the cycle of enlightenment and spiritual transformation. Another fascinating detail is that Quetzalcóatl's story overlaps with other Mesoamerican cultures. In the Maya region, he was known as Kukulkan. While details differ, the core idea of a feathered serpent deity was universal, showing how deeply the symbol of Quetzalcóatl resonated across cultures. Quetzalcóatl's legacy continues to inspire. His story represents harmony, wisdom, and the quest for balance between opposing forces. Whether as a god, a man, or a symbol, Quetzalcóatl endures in the hearts of many, inviting us to look beyond the material world and seek deeper understanding. Who knows what other mysteries the feathered serpent might reveal?